Welcome to Ha-Has and Homicides, your crypt cousin Corey here, bringing you another spine-tingling tale from the depths of human depravity. Now, before we dive into this twisted yarn, let me lay down a disclaimer. We ain't glorifying real crime here at Ha-Has and Homicides. We respect all victims and their families of real-life tragedies, and our humor never targets them. Now, with that out of the way, buckle up, folks, because this one's gonna give you goosebumps that last longer than your ex's voicemails. Picture this, a freezing cold night in Wichita, December 14th, 2000. It's so cold, even the polar bears are considering breaking out the snuggies. But what's chillier than the weather? The hearts of two twisted brothers, Reginald and Jonathan Carr. These two decide to crash a party at a house, uninvited and unwelcome. But instead of bringing chips and dip, they bring terror and torment. They bust into the house like they own the place, demanding everyone strip down to their birthday suits. Now, I've heard of an icebreaker, but this is ridiculous. They didn't come to play spin the bottle. They came to spin a twisted game of fear and domination. These poor souls, just trying to have a good time, end up enduring a nightmare straight out of a Wes Craven James Wan mashup. The Carr brothers don't just stop at stripping them down. Oh no, they go full-on sadistic. They beat the men and violate the women in ways that would make even the devil himself blush. But wait, it gets worse. They force the victims to perform unspeakable acts on each other, all while holding them at gunpoint. It's like a sick, twisted game of Simon Says, but instead of touch your toes, it's perform unspeakable acts or die. And just when you think it couldn't get any more horrifying, they drag them to an ATM, forcing them to withdraw every last penny. Then, like something out of a nightmare, they march their naked, terrified captives out into the freezing cold, forcing them to kneel in the snow. But the cold isn't what chills them to the bone. It's the sound of gunfire as the Carr brothers execute them one by one. Bang, bang, bang. The echoes of their screams pierce the night as they're mowed down like wheat in a field. And just for good measure, they run them over with a truck, leaving behind nothing but broken bodies and shattered dreams. But amidst the horror, there's a glimmer of hope. One survivor, battered and broken, manages to crawl her way to safety, leaving a trail of blood in the snow. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, even in the face of unspeakable evil. Now, I wish I could say justice was swift and sweet, but we all know the legal system moves slower than a snail on Ambien. It takes years for the Carr brothers to face the music, and even then, their execution is delayed time and time again. So, what's the moral of this twisted tale? Maybe it's that evil comes in many forms, and sometimes it wears a human face. Or maybe it's just a stark reminder that in a world full of monsters, sometimes the scariest thing of all is the darkness that lurks within us all.